Hi, welcome back to C Programming. I'm your Dr. Vasu. Here you can find other interesting subjects as well along with the C Programming. Do subscribe the channel to get alerts. Sharing these programs in the Google Drive, and you can find the link in the description. Okay. Now let's see what is the meaning of arrays in structures. Okay. Let's take an example and let us see that. So structure, suppose I have defined a point having three values, three coordinates, you might call it as x, y, z. So these are the three fields. This is the name of the structure is point, and it is a structure. Now, it is defined like this. The structure is having three fields, x, y, z. Suppose I have taken A4, like we have taken in the case of arrays, we put in brackets the number of values we have taken there, and here the number of variables, how many type of variables here you are going to handle, is put in the square brackets here. That means this is A is a structure having four elements, four variables, you may call it as four variables, and each one is a structure, right, named point. It's a point having three fields. Now, also we can assign this data here in this like this. In this curly brackets, we have given four, right? Four elements are there, four, and each one is having three fields. 4 into 3, 12. So here all the 12 values are given, 12 member values, and here we call these arrays as like we have called in the case of arrays. We are going to name them in the same fashion. Absolutely, there is no difference. Here we call them as A0, starting from A0, A1, A2, A3, right? 0 to 3, because we have four variables. These are four variables, and they are numbered like that, 0 to 3. Now, if you observe these variables values, they are put in the fields like this. So A0 having first three values are of A0 variable. Second set of three values for the second variable A1, A2, A3, like this. These values are stored here. Now, coming to this, suppose if you want to access them, if you want to refer each and every the values here. So we name these values like this. A0 is the first variable. So first variable, all the three fields are named like this, .x, .y, .z. So first set of three values are assigned here, 1, 2, 3. This 1, 2, 3. So this is the first variable called A0. A1, second set, 4, 5, 6. These values 4, 5, 6 are assigned here to the second variable named A1. Next, A2. Again, three fields, X, Y, Z field values 7, 8, 9. Next, another set, A3, last one, last variable. So all the three fields. So here, this is the way of accessing or defining or using the values in these structures. Now, let's see how they are used, right? You take a point, right? Same structure is taken. These are the three fields, X, Y, Z. I have declared A1, right? A1 is it's not an array, just we have taken A1. This is a structure named point, and the values are given like this. .x is equal to 5. Earlier, just we have seen only assignment of values in an order, right? When you have given values just like that, all these values are assigned in the same order. Suppose instead of giving point .x, .y, .z, you can just assign 5, 6, 7. That is also enough. But here, when you mention .x, you are very specific that this 0.5 should go to first field, 6 should go to second, like that. Okay. Now, let's see the values, how they are assigned. So this A1 has 5, 6, 7 in the respective fields, X, Y, Z. Now, suppose I have declared another variable A2, right? It is also a structure named point. And here, if you observe, I haven't given the values directly, right? And also I have named them, right? Dot Z, dot Y, dot X. Changed the order, right? The values of the fields are X, Y, Z. I have used the same order here and they are assigned in the nice fashion. But coming to this second one, I haven't used the values in the same order, but used dot Z first, right? Third field first, second field second, and first field in the last. What happens? How they are assigned? Yes, exactly they are assigned in the same fashion, like it goes to, because we have the name of the field X, it goes to the first one like this. If you see the assignment, the X value goes to the first one, X, right? 11. Second, Y, second place. Z, third place. Even though you have given in the beginning, it doesn't matter that whether you have given in the beginning or end, but without mentioning these names, if you have assigned 13, 12, 11, then it would have been a different story. But here in this case, we have mentioned the names of the fields. So this dot Z, dot Y, dot X directly goes to the respective fields only. Now, so you can assign in any order when you are using the name. Suppose I want to display the values of first variable A1X, A1Y, A1Z. Next, second variable A2X, Y, and Z in the same order, right? Orderly fashion. Complete this, and now if you observe the output, compile and executing gives the values in the assigned order. Whatever the value you have assigned in the same fashion, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 11, 12, 13, right? Respective values will be filled in the respective fields. Now, so now we are talking about the arrays. Okay. So here the array is assigned A4. It has 4 variables. Okay. Now all the 4 into is a point named structure, right? It's a structure named point, and a array has 4 elements. All are structures and named point. Now it has 4 into 3, 12. All the 12 elements are given here. Now, if you observe, the values are in the same fashion. They are assigned, right? Fine. Now, if you want to access them, you have to use the array name A0.X, A0.Y, A0.Z. That's what we have seen already. So like this, you can display all the 4 variables, A1, right? A2, X, Y, Z, A3, X, Y, Z again. So all the 4 variables are displayed here. Now we want to see how the result will be. So the data will be assigned in the same fashion as we have discussed. Now if you observe the output, first variable A0, right? In this array, first one is A0. The values are 1, 2, 3. Second, 4, 5, 6. Third, right? Third means A2, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. And the last one, 2, 4, 8, 2, 4, 8. So this is the way of getting the values are assigned in that fashion like that. Now, we have assigned these values of the structure, right? For 4 arrays, right? 4 variables in the form of an array, we have assigned the values like this continuously. But there is every chance of getting a mistake, because instead of giving 1, 2, 3, 4, suppose some order has changed, because all the numbers are in an order, there won't be much problem. But when coming to the different values, we may commit mistake. in writing the values. So to avoid that, we have a beautiful solution to that. It is just to put the first set of variables in the first variable A0. A0 values are put in curly brackets. Second set, curly brackets, another curly brackets. In between, we have comma. Third set, fourth set. Now, there is no possibility of getting any mistake. It is very, very clear that these all the values will be assigned as we have thought of, right? So here the values are assigned in that fashion. Now, if you want to see the display, they will be displayed beautifully like this. So there is absolutely no change at all. And this is a very convenient method of even assigning the values. So that would be excellent to, and it's recommended to assign the values in this fashion. Now, there is another way, of course, this is also almost the same one, similar. In assigning, even if you just put it in a different row like this, the values are assigned in the same fashion, no doubt, absolutely, as we have done in the previous case. And they are put like this in different rows, like records. Now, if you observe this, it is very crystal clear that all the values are assigned in the excellent fashion. And there is not even a speck of a doubt that we get a mistake here, right? So this is a better way of assigning the values. So here, if you see the output, you get the output like this. Now, suppose you have taken a structure here, XYZ, the values are assigned here, and it's a beautiful thing that so far we have seen all the values of the different variables are having the values. Now let us see. So here, this is a point, is a structure, and A4, again we have 4 variables named, it's an array, right? Okay. First, I want to initialize these variables also with the different values. So 0.x, we have, it's not necessary to put a here, right? Not necessary. And just to put a square bracket and 0, because it is the first variable, .x, that means first field. Its value is 1. Next, if you observe, I haven't given the 0 again. In the first variable, I have given only x value, no yz values. Here I have first, that means A1, that is second variable. So in the second variable, I have given no x value here again. X value is not there. Directly we have given a y value. Y value is given, and similarly, and nothing else in the first row for second variable A1. Now A2. So A2 has z value, no xy values. Next A3, that is the fourth variable. It has .x value, right? Z value. And now I have given A2. A3 already we are giving the values, but now all of a sudden I recollected that I want to give A2 value. A2, that to y value only. Okay, fine. We have given a 6 here. Now let us see what happens. That means we are not going to assign all the values. We know certain values and we are assigning only those values here. Let us see what happens. If you see this one, all the 4 variables in the form of an array are displayed here. And here the values are filled like this. 0, A0, x value is 1. Okay. And A1, Y2, A1, Y2, A2, Z3, A2, Z3, A3. Now, last A2Y is given, A2Y6 is given, A2Y6. So, it doesn't mean that you have to follow a certain order only. You can give in a zigzag fashion, whatever the way you like. And this is the way of the structure, the values for all the variables look like this. And coming to the other empty cells, they all will be filled with zeros, and in the process of your calculations, they may get some values, and finally you may be displaying them. Now, if you observe, only these values are assigned and nothing else. Only 6 values are assigned, and all these 6 values are here. Okay, so this is about the array of structures. Hope you had understood the topic very well, and if you have any queries, any doubts, or any suggestions, please do comment and do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.